feel like it's all the way. Oh, that's what happened. It was all the way over here before. Alright, so if nobody comes in, I'm just gonna start because I kind of want the slide to be normal so that people can come back and view it. Alright, definitely gonna start off with a little bit of singing bowl. Okay, so hey y'all. Okay, y'all done popped up in, huh? Alright, we're gonna do a little sound healing. I know we haven't in a while. So I'm gonna just play the singing bowl just for a few seconds and then I'm gonna get started on you all's full moon and Libra reading. And we basically gonna be focusing on what you guys should be releasing or what spirit or the energies are saying that you guys need to release because at this okay, well my friends I hung out with girl. This will really be getting on my nerves about people. You can't be fucking nice because everybody is a fucking user. Okay, that's it, huh? Order personal if you want. Sorry, y'all. I am loving your necklace. Girl, I bought this out of town. I actually bought this in Danielle's hometown. I actually got this in Pennsylvania. That ain't even her hometown. That's like an hour away. I don't know what I did, but I messed up how it was before, but that was the better way. All right, guys. All right, so we're gonna just gonna get started on the sound healing, and then we're gonna hop it right into you all's full moon and Libra's reading. Okay. All right, so I hope y'all prepared for this moon and y'all get y'all little materials and stuff together to go ahead and set y'all intentions. And don't forget that when the moon is full, we supposed to be focusing on releasing. So that's what we're going to focus on today. And I'm going to go all signs starting with Aries. It's great that it's the beginning of the zodiac season because I can go right in order. Anybody that hasn't already liked, shared, commented, or subscribed, can I get it out? Let me put something on me for throat chakra. Because not only can I not communicate, but my throat is off the chain now that I'm on here. It wasn't like this before I got on here. But okay, we're going to start with Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For this full moon in Libra spirit, what is it that the astrological sign of Aries needs to release at this time? What does Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to delete? I mean, not to delete, but to release at this time. Need to get focused. I knew this was gonna come out, Aries. Okay, I knew it. Y'all been really stuck in fear for a whole lot of months. So that speaks to the stagnancy of y'all energy at this time. But you guys need to release fear. Cage birds can't sing, my love. And that's why that cage is empty, because you need to open up the door and fly free. And I remember saying this in March, and it's April now. You know, don't dwell in the belly, in the pit of the belly of fear. So a lot of you Aries, you guys are kind of stuck, possibly because of fear. Um, it could be fear of a lot, but you guys are not allowing yourselves to be free, because as you can see, she's tied to a lot of, I think this is crows, ravens, or something, but she's tied to them. So actually, she's not tied to them. She's holding on to strings that's not allowing them to fly off. Okay, so somebody could be holding back actual messages that they need to deliver to somebody that they love and care about. And I can't help but to ignore the number on the card, because it's actually an 11 card. These are the I'll post it in the description. But I can't help but to notice that it's an 11 card, and to me that's 11 is 11, 11, 11 is 2, you know, and we all know that that speaks to soulmate. So you guys could be holding back messages from a soulmate because of fear. Maybe you too afraid to release like any type of emotions, or allow your emotions out. Allow your emotions to be free, or speak freely on your emotions. Let's clarify fear for Aries. Let's clarify fear for Aries. But it is the, oh, Queen of the Moon Oracle. I'm using the Queen of the Moon Oracle for the oracles today. And I'm also using Crow Tarot for the tarot. Okay, so hey, so with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Wands, what I'm getting is that you guys are afraid to release yourself from something. You feel tied to something here because of codependency. Maybe you guys are dependent on somebody financially, or somebody is dependent on you financially, or you are just afraid of being single. You don't know what's out there. You don't know what's on the other side of the door, in which you feel so tied to. Um, there is something that you want to go after. You, something that you enthusiastic about, you passionate about, something that makes you happy. I can't help but to notice that, and I know that, you know, both are really needed. Like, we need both lunar and solar energy. But right here, and the card of what you need to release is fear, and it's the moon, and it's the full moon. So not only do you need to release your emotions, unleash your intuition, but you need to be free. You know, and the upright, this card is so powerful. It's so much in this card. It's transformation in this card. It's spiritual awakening. It's sharp intellect. It's freedom. You know, it's messages. It's happiness. And I do feel like that's what you guys need to let go of. Again, I love the moon. Y'all know I worship the moon more than I do the sun. And that's because it's the representation of my own energy. But at the same time, I can't help but to bask in the sun, because I need that masculine energy as well. But somebody is needing to get out of fear, get out of the dark, and illuminate themselves with happiness here and freedom, and things that they're actually passionate and enthusiastic about. So Aries, that's what you need to release yourself from, is fear, tying yourself down, holding back messages, holding back your emotions, holding back your intuition, holding back that feminine energy, you know, so that you can have a balance of both femininity and masculinity. Okay. All right, let's get Taurus energy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this for this full moon in Libra. Full super pink moon in Libra, okay? My favorite astrological sign besides my own. All right, let's see. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this full moon in Libra, the super pink moon. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Taurus need to release at this time, Spirit? Okay, so when I get the purity card here, I feel like that speaks to yourself and your state of being. Thank you, love. I feel like this speaks to yourself and your state of being. What you need to release is the illusion that every single person thinks and feels the same way as you. So just because you have a pure mind and a pure heart, don't allow that to blind you. As you can see, she's blinded by her own purity. And what people call that, but it sounds so negative, is naive, right? People think that that's naive, that when you have a sense of innocence and you are so in touch with your inner child because your heart is still pure, and the way you think is still pure, in a way that your intentions are still pure, that you have this notion or idea that everyone around you thinks and feels the same way, has the same heart and the same mind. And that can leave you quite disappointed at times. As you can see, she's in the background because she's pretty liberated because she's pure, right? But at the same time, being pure is a very beautiful thing. But at the same time, what needs to be released by you, Taurus, is that everyone has the same intentions, because that can leave you in a disappointment. And disappointment, time and time again, can lead to you being jaded. So keep that open mind that you are extending your purity with no expectations of that in return. Know that you are you, and you are a gift to those around you because of how pure you think and feel and how pure your intentions are. Okay? But don't be led astray. Be enlightened. I'm pretty sure this woman is enlightened, but at the same time, love is blind. And what I mean by love is unconditional love as well. When you're a loving individual, it's very hard to see the dark side of others. So don't be led astray. The Hangman, to me, that's definitely a card of someone being led on, led astray. Justice. So crazy that, this full moon is in Libra. But have that balance. Understand that others have that balance. Understand that not everybody harnesses the same energy as you. Some people don't have that balance of light and dark. So that's why it's a good thing for you to have that balance of light and dark, no matter how pure you are, so that you can recognize the shadow within others. And you're not easily led astray, because you have that innocence like a child that's easily led astray, which people call naive. Which, don't feel bad, Taurus. I do too. A lot of people that have Taurus in their chart have Libra in their chart too. So you might have Libra somewhere in your chart, Cynthia. And other Taurus out there, because I know people gonna come view later. All right, let's see for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this full moon in Libra, super pink moon. Okay. What is it that Gemini needs to release at this time, Spirit? Ooh. I got some oil here on my hands. I don't know what this oil is supposed to do. Is it supposed to bring me a sugar daddy? I don't know. But it's gold digger oil. And the cards are slippery. What is it that Gemini needs to release at this time? For the full moon in Libra. Ooh, darkness. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Darkness. Maybe you've been on that long road, and I see that as a new moon. This coming up as the long night moon. Whenever I see dark cards like this, I can't ignore the dark night of the soul here. All right. So we all know that there's spiritual depression, situational depression. But if you've been in a dark place for a long, long time, Gemini, it's time for you to come out of that. All right. there is a sense of uncontrolled isolation after too long of a period of being by yourself. Maybe you needed to travel the road less travel in order to receive what it is that you was meant to receive, whether that be enlightenment, some type of messages, some whether it be just to go on your path. We all know that solitude, when we in periods of solitude, that's when we become the most enlightened, or we receive the most um out of our ascension. Okay, so there's a lot of you that could have been going through a dark night of the soul, spiritual depression, situational depression, but spirit is saying it's time to get out of that now. Okay, you have been focused. I feel like, in a sense, you guys have thrown yourselves into work, not to necessarily escape anything besides people. I feel like maybe you guys have just been wanting to be by yourself. So right now, it's time for you guys to come out of the darkness. Whatever it is that you guys have been studying, focusing on, working on, it may just be time for you guys to release that to the world here. Because y'all just been by yourself chipping away, or chiseling away at something that's important to you, and that's beautiful. But you don't want this to become, you don't want to become so reclusive that everything that you've learned is for nothing. It's time to communicate that. Wow, 2 8s, prosperity. Oh my God, it's gonna bring you so much, Gemini, and that's the reason why it's time for you to share. Okay, 2 8s. I'm so shook. Okay, so whatever it is that you're working on, it's time to communicate that, whether it be publicly, whether it be not yet. We're only on Gemini. Publicly, whether it be, I don't know, but I have a feeling that it is publicly. If not, express these learnings, these teachings, whatever it is that you've been working on, it's time to launch it. Pretty much. That's what I'm getting, right? From these wands, that's launch. You've been working, studying on something in the darkness, going through your dark night of the soul, being a recluse, staying away from society, being focused. The minute that you have the opportunity, because I know we have to kind of be a recluse at this time, it's time for you to launch whatever it is that you've been focused on for so long. You guys could have been working on this for 8 months. I don't want to go so far as to say 8 years, because that's a long ass time. But hey, who knows? But it's time for you guys to come out of solitary confinement. And with that, all of whatever darkness you were harboring or harnessing because you had to go in your dark night of the soul, it's going to be released, because I do feel like you're going to draw in a lot of like-minded individuals, which by implementing these new ideas onto the world, people are going to be drawn and attracted to you and magnified towards you because of whatever it is that you've been throwing yourself into for so long. So time to get out, time to link up, time to network, and time to speak your truth, okay? Okay, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this full super pink moon in Libra. What is it that Cancer needs to be releasing at this time during this full moon phase? Oopsie. What is the universe getting ready to release to you? Abundance. And if you need to release some type of abundance, maybe you have been receiving plenty of support from others, and it's time for you to pay it forward. Okay? It is, sometimes when people are charitable and charitable to us, then it's definitely time for us to be charitable to others. So you could either be asking to share your abundance at this time. And you guys, that doesn't have to be money absolutely out your pocket. Abundance is anything. Abundance of ideas, just abundance of energy, or whatever the case is. And during this time, it's a lot of people in need. It's people that's going without food. It's people that's going without tissue. And honestly, I know a lot of generous people out here now that are putting together baskets for our frontline workers, our essential workers, and they're going to these establishments and passing it out and allowing the people that have been putting themselves on the line during this time to feel appreciated, you know? So sharing your abundance or releasing your abundance, or even releasing, I don't know. I mean, this could be absolutely abundance coming into you. This could be the universe absolutely releasing abundance to you, especially if you've been giving and giving already. All right. So we definitely gonna see what's gonna come out for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this full super pink moon in Libra. Why is the abundance card here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Spirit? Ooh. Yes, I feel like you guys are turning your back to worry. So that's what's being released. It's being released onto you unexpectedly because the card just flipped out. I swear I wasn't going to pull this, but I was reaching down and it's just flipped right over. And so I do feel like Cancers, if you guys have been going through a hard time, and this was in reverse, I'm just showing it to you in the upright. Because this is the Nine of Swords. I know it's different than the human depictions, but I actually love the Crow Tarot. I really do. Because they have a lot of messages in their cards here. But I do feel like a lot of you guys have been faced with a lot of anxiety as it pertains to your finances and just what it is that you have, like lacking what it is that you need. And I feel like you guys are going to be in celebratory energy. So now is the time for you to release that old mindset of lack. And now it's time for you to get in an energy of celebration, sharing with friends, basking in cohesive energy of bringing together, you know, your support team and the people that have helped you come thus far so that you can actually bask in this abundance. So I do feel like it's harvest season for some of our zodiac signs. So no, we only did Aries, Taurus, and Gemini so far. So I do feel like it's time for you to turn your back to worry. You know, maybe you've had quite a few tough months, Cancer, but those tough months are behind you now. And I do feel like it's harvest season for whatever it is that you've been working and focused and so tunnel vision on, okay? So congratulations to the Cancers. The Cancers will be receiving instead of releasing. I should have named this that. Are you receiving or releasing on this full moon in Libra? Okay. All right. What are we getting for my Leos? You know, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this full super pink moon in Libra. What is it that Leo should be releasing during this time, Spirit? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I already see the top. Oh, God. All right. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Y'all know what y'all need to release, Leo? Resistance. Resistance. All right, guys. Y'all already know my motto on this card. They couldn't put a better depiction for this card. Because essentially, like a closed mouth don't get, a closed fist cannot receive. So whatever you trying to resist, whether it's change, and that's really the only thing we can resist. What else is it that we can resist? Change, transformation, love. You resisting your growth right along with it by wanting to just stay so stuck in your ways that you like, nope, I'm fine with what I have. Shit, you crushing what you do have, trying not to allow something else in. So go ahead at this time, Leos, and release resistance. This is waning crescent 2. And boy, oh boy. And you've been receiving messages too. Because we got egos, we got all kind of birds. Resisting transformation, resisting everything good. That's what I'll say. Okay, so Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this full super pink moon in Libra. Ooh. Ooh, shoot. Please clarify resistance for Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this full moon in Libra, this full super pink moon in Libra. Ooh, y'all. Somebody is resisting giving out that love here. Somebody is staying emotionally unavailable to a situation where somebody wants to love them, grow with them. So yeah, you definitely resisting. You're resisting somebody's emotions and you're being unavailable to yours and theirs as well. Clarify the resistance for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this full moon. Yeah. Oh, Leos, you guys are really resisting love here. You got somebody with an overflow of love for you, an overflow. And you letting them down, Leos. As you see, somebody's emotions is just pouring into this cup and the cup is running over with this person's love, emotions, nurturing, compassion, understanding, everything. And you passing on it. You like, if you in reverse, then you know what happened to what's in the cup. It won't be runneth over anymore. It'll be spilleth out. Yeah, it's time for somebody in this situation to break the silence here with the Four of Swords. If y'all can see that in reverse. So it's time for somebody to come out of hiding, stop resisting this overflow of love. Somebody is pouring out this cup. Give it to me, Leo. You don't want it, and it's because y'all need to wake the hell up. You see all of those lotus pads at the bottom of this? Somebody is also resisting their awakening. They're resisting their passion. They're resisting their own thoughts and intuition. Well, Leo, it looks like you're resisting a lot. And guess what you're doing? You crushing your whole world. Or whatever it has potential to be. So that's what you need to release during this full super pink moon in Libra. Okay? Need to release resistance. Okay, so Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Virgo need to release in this full super pink moon in Libra? That's coming tomorrow at 10:35 p.m. So y'all get them notebooks, get them candles, get those incense, get that Palo Santo, get that sage. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this full super pink moon in Libra. What does Virgo need to be releasing at this time, Spirit? Come on. What did Virgo release everything? Peace. Okay, peace was in reverse. So what is it that you need to release? People that don't bring you peace. Because I swear, peace came out in reverse. So no, you don't need to release your peace. You need to release whoever's disturbing your peace. Oh, that is cute. Hey, Dimples. So whatever does not bring you this type of harmony and centering and alignment, it's time to cut it out the door, okay, Virgos? No matter what that is, even if it's your own thought process, even if it's the way you speak to yourself or treat yourself here. Please clarify the peace in reverse for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For this full moon in Libra. Somebody doesn't recognize your worth. We got the Empress in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, the King of Pentacles in reverse here. We also got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And the Eight of Pentacles in... all right, let me start over. Because I'm just thinking pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. All right. So we got the Empress in reverse. So right off the bat, we already know somebody is blocking your true potential with how they treat you. And we all know that that can happen because at the end of the day, we value what the people around us think and feel about us. You know, well, to a certain extent, you have to be at a very high level of mastery, self mastery, to not give a damn about what the people that you love think. So here we have the Empress in reverse because the King of Pentacles in reverse is not understanding your words or vice versa. All right. But the King of Pentacles in reverse is somebody that's overly stubborn and bullheaded and very selfish. I wouldn't consider this somebody that really speaks out of turn or like talks bad to somebody. But even if it's just a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, it's somebody that's is taking you out of alignment. They taking you out of your power. They don't recognize your true potential. And you choose to stay in this situation because you're afraid of abandonment issues. You're afraid of being alone. You're afraid of what's next. So Virgo, you continue to stay with somebody that doesn't see you as the Empress, even though clearly here you are standing before them, lo and behold, the freaking Empress. But you stay with this person because what? Because maybe what they say about you or how they make you feel makes you feel as though you can't venture out into the world and replace them or get what it is that you deserve. So maybe this person makes you feel like you're not enough. I.e., go to divinely guided messages are enough, okay? So regardless of what, you continue to put up just not giving you enough when it comes to love. You are not content. You're complacent and you're bored as hell because somebody's half-assing it through a relationship with you. But you giving them the opportunity to because you too afraid to leave because you don't think you can get better because they talk to you like crap and you believe it. So that's what you need to release. You need to release people that don't bring you peace. No matter how you feel about yourself more than everybody else, because if you don't have love for yourself, then what are you giving? You're giving what love you do have and you giving yourself with nothing. So essentially, cut off all people that don't bring you peace. Okay? All right, let's move on to Libra. Libra, the moon is in your sign. So now what? What are you going to release? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus, my Librans. I love Luminous Moochie because she called y'all Libras ear cakes, and it's so cute to me. What does Libra need to release during this full moon in their very own sign? This super pink moon. What does Libras need to release at this time? Libra, 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 Libra. Libras are the golden children. That's why I was that childish when I get on Libras. Oopsie. Oh, gosh. I don't think this is release. I think this is unleash. You guys have unwavering hunger or desire for something. When I think of hunger, that's like an overexertion of desire. So it's something that y'all like animalistic needs are like kicking in. Like, I need this. I want this. Y'all like ready to howl at the freaking moon. Wow. Okay. Hunger. Maybe not release. Unleash that hunger. What's going on? What is it that my Libras are hungry for? Clarify the hunger card for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus during this full moon in Libra, super pink moon. Dang, why are the cards flipping everywhere? Gosh. Y'all dropping a ball when it comes down to something. So maybe release was right. Let's see. Oh gosh, you guys. Alright. Alrighty, guys. So at the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords energy. Oh gosh, and right underneath that is the the Ace of Cups. Gosh. All right. So it is. Libra, it really is that you need to release your hunger for something because obviously something isn't being reciprocated here, is what I'm definitely getting. And the thing is that you guys may have very well have been led astray by some type of air sign, a narcissist, or somebody that's very good at manipulating with their words here, okay? Somebody led you guys astray as it pertains to love. Maybe they made you feel like they will have a forever future, a marriage, something. But the fact of the matter is, they were juggling, or maybe you were juggling whether you should stay or go. And at this time, that's what it is that you need to release, is that hunger for this person. I feel that you guys are very dedicated, very motivated, desiring a future, a 10 of Pentacles with this person here. But all I'm seeing is dissatisfaction and a lack of a long-term future. I feel like you guys really wanted to pour into this person back and forth, feed them strength, feed them healing, feed them your emotions and share your heart with this person. But unfortunately, there's a sense of a lack of reciprocation here. And the thing is that somebody made their words sound so charming. When it came down to putting one foot in front of the other and actually making some shit happen, they didn't. So what you need to release is your hunger for this person. Maybe you had undying hunger for somebody. But in the end, you just ended up emotionally dissatisfied because this person was insincere. I can't believe how many love cards I'm getting reversed. They don't really want a commitment. Again, they don't really want a commitment. The King of Wands in reverse is non-committal. Unfortunately, this is something that has to be revisited, Libras. So you will, but I'm afraid only to close the chapter. Yeah, silence is going to be broken in this situation, but essentially you were dealing with a narcissist and you're being asked to release this person. All right, right underneath that, Three of Swords in reverse. Releasing this person is going to get you on the road to healing. And finally, a positive card. After I pulled a thick stack of cards this thick, finally, after you heal, in comes that success and attention that you want and deserve from that person with the next person, okay? So you do have success, but unfortunately, not with somebody that's very self-serving and that'll tell you what you want to hear to get what they want from you just to take it all back, okay? God dang, that was a mouthful, Libra, but I couldn't stop digging. I'm like, how many damn negative cards are there? Excuse me. All right, let me just do this deck because I mean, when I say everything, alrighty. Ooh, gotta get that up so it burn up some shit. All right. All right, I'll shuffle that real good, but we're gonna move on now to Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now, some of these are positive cards, and we really want to be able to tell whether you're supposed to be releasing it, attaining it, unleashing it. So we'll be finding out as we clarify. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this full super moon in Libra spirit. Wow, Scorpio. Wow. Okay. Okay, so I think you guys actually called in and it's harvest season for you guys because you guys have faith. Okay. You guys planted seeds, watched them grow, and now it's time to harvest. They've blossomed. Now it's time for you to actually pick your harvest. It's harvest season for Scorpio here, okay? So faith led you to abundance and blossoming. All right. So make sure you set your boundaries because I do have a feeling that people are going to be flocking to you because I feel a sense of solitude, faith. Maybe it wasn't a whole army standing behind you, Scorpio, when it came down to what you had faith in. Maybe you were surrounded by people that doubted you, but you had unwavering faith and you kept your faith in yourself as well as the universe as well as your ideas, and it led you to victory here. All right, we got the Ace of Swords here. So something that you did, some type of communication that you're making, or you're getting some communication in that is leading you to victory. But again, everything is all positive here. Your faith led to abundance and your own growth. Okay. All right. Let's get one for abundance. Why is abundance here? Look, your burdens are over and over. Yes. You planted your seeds, like I said, and now this was in reverse. The Ten of Wands. You're dropping burdens because of that. Whatever investment you made in the past, and who knows how long ago. It could have been 7 months ago. Shoot, it could have been 2017. Who knows? I'm getting a lot of three energy. So a lot of this could have been collaborative effort. You know, people can come to you with new ideas and all of that. But I'm getting a lot of threes. And to me, that's like teamwork too. So maybe you have people that believed in you also. But yeah, it's your time. All right, we got the Star, the Magician, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So not only are your dreams coming true on a grand scale, because the Star card, y'all already know. Number one, that's Aquarius. So some of you Scorpios can have Aquarius in your chart. Some of you guys can have Gemini in your chart. You guys are the Queen of Cups because you're Scorpio, but essentially you loved and nurtured this, and now it's like you're going to be able to share with people. Maybe you do have a business partner, or maybe after all this focus on work, stability, abundance, and blossoming, love is just naturally being drawn to you and coming in. But make sure you maintain boundaries because in the past it's looking like you definitely had to already recover from some type of betrayal. So it's looking like the universe is releasing to you, Scorpio, at this time. And the only thing that you need to allow into your life here is boundaries, okay? Okay, let's get Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For this full moon in Libra, the unexpected. What's coming out for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is it that Sagittarius needs to release at this time? During this full moon cycle in Libra. Gosh. Okay. Nourishment. All right. So maybe you do need to nourish people. Maybe you need to eat more healthily yourself. I'm definitely getting vegan. Honestly, maybe not even, because honestly, I'm seeing cheese as the moon and bread is on top of the dang on whatever this is here. Shit, I'm seeing cheese, eggs, and bread. So regardless to what, maybe you guys need to. Maybe you guys have been forced to cook at home more. Maybe that's an idea you need to adapt to, just put together meal plans. Maybe you already have those type of ideas and you need to implement them out to help others here, okay? Because with the nourishment here, there's a sense of maybe you actually having knowledge about food, maybe you knowing how to cook. It's so crazy because I already told you me and Tidra coming up with some type of plan, and Tidra is a Sagittarius. She is an excellent business advisor, for real. Why is nourishment here for Sag? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Look, victory, communication and victory, and health. All right. All right, we got the sun and the moon here. I love when they show up together because that's definitely a balance of light and dark here. That's definitely illuminating ideas. I definitely feel like this has to do with ideas. So there could be some type of business plan for sure here. Because this is victory for me. Not only is this victory, it's honesty, it's fairness, um, it's communication, bringing something that was unseen to the light, bringing something in the dark to illumination. Let's see. Why is the moon card here? But whatever the case, it's like victory and happiness here. So for those of you that's not like coming up with some type of business plan that involves food, I definitely do feel like with this time, this is a perfect time for you guys to detox. Yeah, unleash your ideas. I do feel like you're supposed to do something business wise with food. Share your knowledge about food. Teach people how to truly nurture their body and like eat the right way, because that's going to provide victory and happiness for a lot of people. A lot of people are trying to get on weight loss. A lot of people are trying to just be healthier in general, especially since we're going through this pandemic. And not even just that, but you could be implementing like a new, what do you call it, alkaline diet. I know I'm seeing like dairy and bread and stuff there, but at the same time, who knows? During this time, a lot of people are coming up with ideas because this is the catalyst to people want to change the way that they eat, change the way that they treat their freedom, change the way like set themselves up with some type of independence residual income, because if anything like this happens again, nobody wants to be in a spot where they have to wait weeks to get paid again. So again, I do feel like nourishing your soul and nourishing others with your knowledge, okay? That's what you'll be doing. So I do feel like you're unleashing. Let's get Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For this full moon in Libra, the super pink moon in Libra, we got abundance again, but let's see. Capricorn, the void. Release the void. All right. If you feeling any type of emptiness, I feel like a lot of Capricorns gonna be resting during this time. Because when I think of the void, of course, moon, that's a period of time where people don't want to do nothing. Well, really, when the universe don't want to do nothing. So that's the worst time for you to try to manifest something is during the void, of course, moon. So if you are feeling a void at this time, maybe you guys, Capricorn, need to rest, retreat, and just recollect your mind here so that you can be back on the wavelength to actually receive and give. Because I feel like you out of things to give and you don't want to receive. Right now, you just want to be to yourself. You want to be in your peace. You want to be in solitude. You want to be in a dark room. You want to receive and recharge your energy. So maybe that's what you guys need to do. Because the void, of course, is just a short cycle. It's not like an all-day thing or nothing, but maybe you just need to take some time to yourself. But when it comes down to a void, always remember that you're the only person that can feel that, okay? So a lot of you guys can be soul searching at this time. Why is the void card here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? For this full moon in Libra. The devil. Well, this is you. Alright, so that could be what you guys are releasing. Maybe it's things that made you feel like you were feeling a void. Whether it's a toxic relationship, an overindulgence of anything. Whether that be food, sex, drugs, alcohol, gambling, porn, any of that, you know. So I feel like at this time, maybe you guys are wanting to release some bad habits because you like, you know what, I want to fill this void for myself. I want to try to fill any voids that I have with, you know, my higher self instead of vices. Why is the void here for Capricorn? And I feel like that's why you showed up in your own energy. Not only representing bad habits, but representing yourself. Why? Because only you can fill that void. And that's a realization that Capricorns are realizing at this time. And again, some of y'all may not have no addictions at all. But, I mean, no addictions as it pertains to substance. But maybe y'all can be addicted to people that ain't good for y'all. And y'all need to realize that y'all have to fill that own void if y'all want to stop attracting. Yes. Y'all are in the process of regaining y'all's, you, Capricorn, are in the process of regaining your confidence here. Your je ne sais quoi. That zest for life. Whenever we see the Queen of Wands, we think of what? The master manifester, sexy, creative, the person that everybody wants to be around, the person that every woman wants to be, and the woman that every man wants to be with. Okay? And you're trying to redevelop that within yourself. Because I feel like somebody kind of dashed your confidence a little bit, and you're realizing that. And what you're also realizing is that you don't need this person, that you need to fill the void for yourself, that you need to regain your own confidence that you had before you met this person and attain it on your own, so that you can meet somebody that actually appreciates the Queen of Wands in you and don't try to turn you on your head. Don't try to take your crown off, because guess what? Just like cups in reverse, what happens to a crown if it's upside down, honey? It's going to hit the ground and shatter. So yeah, y'all feeling voids. Y'all releasing voids, okay? It's like, no, I am not empty. I am the completion of myself. I personify my own admiration. I don't need you to do that. Thank you. Especially when you're mismanaging my dang on confidence. Because I don't care what nobody say. Yes, the self-esteem is the esteem of yourself. But if you have somebody you care about tell you something negative about you over and over, then if you care about that person, you care about their opinion too. And it will start to weigh on you. Aquarius. I should have been saying our name as I was shuffling. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this full moon in Libra. What is it that Aquarius needs to be releasing or unleashing during this time? Dang, Aquarius, y'all need to release a lot. Oh, God. Golly. Sorry, y'all. That was like 55 cards. I'm sorry. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this full moon in Libra. What is it that we need to release, Aquarius? The most. During this full moon cycle, Spirit, please tell Aquarius what we need to release at this time. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need to release during this full moon in Libra, super pink moon? gosh. First we wanted to talk too much, not at all. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, what is it that Aquarius needs to release during this full moon in Libra? Spirit. My hands hurt now. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is it that Aquarius needs to release during this full moon in Libra? I feel like that was it. I don't want to take something that's not meant. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Gosh. Self-love. Alright, guys. So I'm going to show y'all all the cards, but I'm just going to choose one to clarify. So we got self-love, focus, faith. Take a good look at that faith. All right. And acceptance. So what it is that we need to be okay with reciprocation. You know, a lot of us are so humanitarian-esque, and I'm going to keep this one because this is so us. I'm sorry. Man, I don't know about y'all, but what I do know is I would drain myself giving. I would drain myself giving. And it was a point in time before, you know, a lot of examples showed me I needed to change, that I would give and give and give until I was drained, until I was carrying other people's energy, being a negative Nancy, nasty, empty, just everything. And it was just like I had a problem with saying no. So I don't know if y'all agree with that, but we need to be okay with the give and take. Because we'll be quick to give, but not receive. We'll give love, but we don't, when we get in it back, we don't even realize what it is because we don't even know what it feels like. Because that's how much we overextend ourselves. We share our intuition, we share our power, we share our energy, we share love, we share messages, and that's all I'm seeing in this card going from hand to hand. It's time for us to be accepting of help. Accept help when you need it. Accept love when you need it. Accept energy when somebody sends it to you. Be okay with somebody giving to you. Love yourself enough to know that you need replenishment just as well as you give it out. Why is acceptance here for Aquarius? Accept stability. This is the number 4 card here, guys, which speaks heavily to stability. So be accepting of don't be afraid of stability, okay? King of Swords in reverse. Why is accepting here for Aquarius? Yeah. See, that's the thing. We'll sit up there and complain and complain and complain about how dissatisfied we are. But the minute that somebody comes along and tries to fill our cups with all the beautiful things that's in these cups, with love, with kundalini energy, because that's what I'm gonna say that snake is, with enlightenment, with these things, it's just like, oh, it's okay, I don't need it. No. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I don't need you to do it. It's okay, it's okay. It's not a fucking K. You're lying to yourself. You're being the King of Swords to yourself. And then this is you going back to your friends and complaining. They don't want to hear that shit. Accept help when it's coming your way. Accept when somebody is trying to give you something. Accept when people trying to fill your cup. And make the best of it. Fuck that snake. Don't use that snake as something like, ooh, forbidden shit. That's kundalini energy. So pop off and make it sexy. You know? So that's what I'm getting for us, you know? Because that's the thing. With judgment in reverse, Sometimes we see negative things as good things. I mean, sometimes we see good things as negative things. When somebody try to help us out, that's not a negative thing. That's not them trying to be treat us like a charity case. It's them trying to do what we doing. So how you gonna say, I keep putting off all this energy? What am I getting back? Well, spirit tried to bring it to you in the form of somebody that's just as generous as you. And what did you do? You judged them wrong. What is their motive? What do they want from me? Why are they being so nice to me? Be accepting. Exchange. Allow the exchange. The law of compensation, the law of receptivity is just as important as the law of giving. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry if it is buffering because I'm going hard on this message. Last but not least, Pisces. I'm sorry. It might be the Wi-Fi where I'm at because everybody probably up using it right now. Let's see. Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For this full moon in Libra, super pink moon. What is it that Pisces needs to release at this time? Spirit. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this full super pink moon in Libra. What does Pisces need to release at this time, Spirit? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this full moon cycle. Ooh. Okay, the universe is releasing to you what? Coming out of the code into that brand new. Coming out of that death. Death to rebirth. Okay? So y'all already done went through the dark. Y'all went through the cold. Y'all been feeling blockages. And now things are about to open up. And brand new life. Growth, abundance, prosperity. That's what I see. When I see green, I just see everything. That's why I want to live in the South. It's nothing against where I live. I know everybody like, why do you like Detroit? You was born and raised here. Because it's too much death here. I can't find myself happy in the wintertime. And people should say, oh, you should seek that balance. You should appreciate the death as well as life. No, thank you. I'll take life all year round. So where's the nearest place that's no colder than 50 degrees? Ooh, who getting a new house, Pisces? I'm a Pisces cuss, by the way. A beautiful new home. A beautiful new home. And it can definitely be with your lovebird. It could definitely can be a little love nest. Because I'm seeing two people so happy about their new home. Queen of Pentacles. And you ready to put that mug together. Whenever I think of the Queen of Pentacles, I think of Capricorn. And whenever I think about Capricorn, I think about beautiful ass homes. Alright, Pisces. So it's looking like you getting ready to make a very stable homestead. That's your new beginning. So fortunately for you, Pisces, Spirit is releasing to you. So your hard work has caused a lot of transformation and growth, and you getting ready to bask in that, okay? All right, guys, I really, 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 really hope that y'all enjoyed y'all full moon readings. Keep on. You said, are you supposed to move on or keep waiting for your Leo? What was I telling Leo to do? Leo was supposed to be really. Ooh, Leo ain't ready. From the reading that I just did, I don't know about specifically your Leo, but if that resonated, then Leo gonna have to take time to come around to it. So if you want to wait while they go through that, you can. But everything love was in the reverse. I was definitely getting that whoever was waiting for their Leo either needed, I can't remember. I feel like it was move on and heal. So I don't know. But definitely love y'all. Yeah, I mean, even if y'all release them, it's only for a time. You know, they need their chance to heal. And honestly, that can make you really angry if you wait and it don't happen for you. So I never suggest that nobody actually waits for somebody. What I will ask is if you already in a relationship with somebody and it's taking them a while to commit. If I see that they're getting ready to commit soon, then I'll ask you to be patient. But wait, you'll never hear me ask that or tell you to do that. So it is ultimately up to you because only you know what your heart feels on the inside, you know, and I know what love feels like too and shit. Ask me if I've been with anybody new. Shit. I literally been to myself for the past couple of years. I mean, I'll try, but that's it. So I can't even tell nobody. Don't wait or wait. It's all about what your heart wants you to do. So follow your heart when it comes to your Leo. If you feel like it's worth waiting for, by all means. But if it's gonna take them a while, then go on, live your life, and allow you guys to come back together. Because whatever is meant to be, absolutely nothing can stand between that. Not time, distance, or people, places, or things. So y'all will be together regardless. Okay. But all right, that's it for this video, and I'll be back live with you guys tonight, and I'll do the free 15 tonight because I know I didn't do it yesterday, and it was quite a bit of disappointed people. So we are definitely going to do that tonight, and I'll catch you guys then. Ciao.